like when you smoke?
Oh yeah, I
And
can
you
blow
can like
circles.
do the
Yeah, I can do that.
You can blow O's?
Yeah.
You can blow circles?
Yeah.
When? Since I want to see.
Well, shit. It's a little harder with weed smoke. Or at least I found it to be a little harder.
Can you still do it?
Yeah.
All right. Show us how we do this. You actually did a couple of them.
It's been a while.
That's super dope.
Like, I can't do
There
anything
were like
crazy.
2 little
But, like,
ones.
I could do, like, the little ones, yeah.
saw
I
2
used to
little
be able
ones.
to do, like,
the
the
rest were
li-
just puffs of smoke.
I used to do, like, be able to do, like, the little tiny ones, but it's like a
Like
a smoke machine. Yeah.
They say that it's better with vape. I don't know. We'll have to see. Well, anyways.
But, yeah.
Shall we get into it?
Yeah, if you want. Or do you want to know anything else about me before we start?
Nope.
No. I used to do it a lot when I was younger, but, like, it's just one of the things that, like, you just stop doing because, like, you don't care anymore. You know you can do it. There's nothing to prove.
Right.
No.
Well, cool.
Haha. Hello.
Hello! Hello, everyone.
It's been a while.
It's been a long while, but we're back.
Oh, yeah.
And killing it.
Yeah.
Okay, not really. But
We're here.
We're here. And we're finally recording.
Yeah.
Again. After 2 months?
Something like that.
Something like that. 2 months. So sorry. I had a crazy fucking last 2 months.
Yeah.
I don't know about Trey, but my months were cray-cray. So the last episode that we put out was what was that one?
Good question. 20-something?
20-something episode?
Maybe 22, maybe?
22nd episode?
I don't know. It's been a little bit.
It has been a little bit. But it was on Spooky Story, so it was like back in October.
Yeah, I want to say it's like the beginning of October.
So that
You might have just went to the Big E, and I think that was like the beginning of October. At least the first time we went.
Yeah. But today we're gonna be playing catch up. So whether you're interested or not, we're gonna be talking about the shit that we've been doing and why we haven't been recording.
Yeah.
In case you really wanted to know.
Yeah. At least for us to explain ourselves.
At least let us explain ourselves. I know we are trying to get back on track.
Yeah.
Right. Did you figure out what episode it is yet?
I'm looking it up still, so you can continue.
Okay. Well, we hope that everybody has had a fun-filled summer into fall holidays, into winter, because I'm pretty sure yesterday was the first day of winter. And I know this because one of the kids at the job said that it was his birthday and it was also the first day of winter. So that's the only reason why I know. Otherwise, I wouldn't actually know. But yes. So I'm excited to get started again because I'm looking forward to a lot of new fun-filled adventures.
Yeah.
Are you not?
Yeah, no, I just looked it up on Spotify, but on Spotify it's not numbered.
Yeah, YouTube isn't either. Well, we'll figure it out.
Wowzers. I can fix that.
Yeah, should probably.
Props. I didn't
Probably
realize
do
that.
that.
But yeah.
Haha. Anywho's.
Yeah.
So, Trey,
What's up?
how's it been going?
It's been going. Still learning my job.
So, if we didn't talk about it before, Trey here got a new position in his company. Not his company, the company that he works for. Trey doesn't have his own company.
Back in like July or so.
Back in July. So, he's been learning his new position.
Yeah. Hello.
Stop.
Okay. We're back.
Alright. So, yeah.
Yeah.
New position.
New position.
How's it going?
It's going. Like, from what I'm being told, I'm doing a great job. So whatever that means.
More money.
Hopefully.
But more money, more problems.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm already seeing, like, the bullshit. So, like...
What bullshit?
Dealing with customers is just such a pain in the ass. Like, there's some customers that are, like... It is easy to work with, but... There's a lot of customers. There's, like, a couple of customers that we have, but we make multiple parts for them. So, like, it's always something with those guys. And are their claims true? Yes, sometimes they might actually be alright, but most of the time they don't. No one knows what they're talking about. No one knows springs. So you're just working with people who just like don't know springs, which is like crazy.
This one part of your job sounds like the most highlighted part of your job.
It's basically what I'm there for, is to deal with the customer when they have any like design questions, and like if they found a defect in one of our parts, we'll look deeper into it to see if it was caused on our end. If it was caused on our end, we gotta find a way to fix it.
I've never had a job that deals with customers and like any type of customer service type of anything. So like
most of it's through emails.
But I already don't want to deal with people, so I can just imagine having to deal with people who are not just like people, but people that are complaining.
Yeah, like 90% of it is through emails. So it's kind of like, I'll get back to you when I get back to you, because like I don't know what you're looking for, because you're saying craziness. Like they just like they're strictly to the books. So they know it's an issue, but like they don't know why it's an issue, and like just fix it when it's not an easy thing. Or if it's something that they design, so it's like, your design's messed up, we can't make this part. What are you going to do about it? I don't know what we're going to do about it, because like it's your guys' not fault, but like you guys got to change the print, and then they never want to change the goddamn print.
Well, I'm glad that everybody here got to see an insight of a little bit of what you have to do.
Yeah, that's just part of it.
They don't understand a word of what you're saying.
No, not at all. It's fine. No one does. Like literally nobody knows about
It's
springs.
one of those jobs where you don't
highly
think
specific.
That people do this job. Like, you don't think like that.
It's going to a fucking spring. Like springs, everyone just think just.
They're just like, oh, it's just a spring. A machine makes them or whatever. Yeah. Like, they don't actually think that there's, like, an entire little factory filled of people who actually, like, handle these springs. It's one of those jobs that, like, people don't really know much about and are, like, super boring, but, like, somebody has to do it. So.
Yeah. I'm doing it.
So you're doing it.
As long as it brings in money, I don't care.
That's true. It does bring in
so far it
pretty decent money.
Yeah. And hoping... sometime next year, I'll be getting even more.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Another promotion.
More money for me. I mean, you.
As long as I keep on doing how I'm doing, and I actually learn properly. But I'm trying.
Yeah, don't fuck up.
Well, that's all I can do.
I need this. I mean, we need this.
No, I can't lose this job. Are you crazy?
I can't support the both of us. I've tried, but...
If I lose this job, I would have to just try... a job somewhere else.
Job?
I don't want to work in a fucking factory for the rest of my life.
But if you get this job, you will be working on a factory for the rest of your life.
Yes. I'll handle this factory, but I'm not trying to go to another factory, because I can only imagine how...
You don't want to be like that factory guy.
It's enough craziness that, like, I don't want to put it up with another, like, start it all again and just learn everyone's craziness and just deal with it. But like, I don't know.
Bother. I get it though.
But like, I got it. I'm doing good.
As
far as I'm being told, I'm doing good. So like,
you're good.
As long as I keep getting more money every couple of years, like I don't care.
Fair. If the money's good, why not?
Yeah.
But I doubt you're going to find the same amount of money if you go anywhere else. So.
No, absolutely not. So that's the kicker.
Yepers.
So it'd be one of those things like I'll cross that bridge when I come to it and really decide I'm probably going to be in another fucking factory, but like they're going to have to pay like good ass money. Because I know for sure if I stay and continue doing what I'm doing, I'll be getting promotions, man.
Promotion after
Give me
promotion.
give me a couple years and give me something else. But like, we'll see.
It's hard to stay in Connecticut.
For sure.
I mean, Connecticut pays decent in certain
Shit.
areas.
If I was
but
getting paid this in a different state, I'd be
Yo.
seeing so much money.
you would have so much money. Like
Yeah.
one of the southern states.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, there are other, like, I could, like, where, like, there are customers, I can try one of those guys.
If they see that you're doing a good job, that also
Yeah,
helps
if
too.
they have a job opening. And those are, like, it's all over the country. So, like,
As you can see, Bentley is still around.
yeah, he's here.
As he makes his presence known.
Yeah.
He's been doing this weird thing where he keeps, like, licking the rug. Like, he's a really fucking weird dog. I know that, like, might mean something. If somebody out there knows, like, what that means, like, please let me know why my dog is fucking licking the rug all the time.
Because it's one of those things that, like, it could just be anything.
It could be anything. It could have, like, stomach problems. It could be, like, a behavior thing. It could be, like, there's something on the floor that smells good to him. I don't know. But it's
I
weird.
think he's licking too much of the carpet that's not for taste.
Yeah, like, he's licking it way too much. I don't know what your issue is, dude, but it needs to stop. Stop licking the carpet. Anyways.
Yeah.
Wow, there. So that's good for you.
No, I just thought of, I'm sorry. That could just be, like, maybe he misses us, so he's, like, for the extra
I don't think
excitement,
dogs
he's
are
just
that
licking
sentimental that he would lick the carpet
things.
because
I don't know, he gets crazy if you leave him by himself.
not enough to lick the carpet. I think it's
I don't
like
know.
a medical thing as to why he's licking the carpet. But it needs to stop.
Yeah.
Right now he's chilling on my lap though, because you know nothing more than a 90-pound lap dog. Anywho's, well, thank you for asking, Trey. What's going on with me is that
As usual.
don't care to know anything about me. It's fine. I was in school for the last 2 months. Technically it was 4, but like I really could not focus on doing the podcast while I was in school. So the reason why we haven't really recorded is mostly because of me. This was my last semester before I had to graduate, and I'm pretty sure I am graduating based on all the grades that I just got. But
I would hope so.
I really hope so, because I would be fucking pissed if I had to stay in school like a whole nother semester and redo shit. I would be so mad.
No.
But I could not focus. I could not do anything else. I went to work. I went to school. I had an internship. So then I went to my internship, and I would just come home, chill for like a couple hours, and then go to bed. And I just couldn't focus on different things that I had to do and blah, 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 blah. Or me and Trey were never home at the same time, so we couldn't record because this man falls asleep at 7 o'clock.
Schwazers.
So I'm just speaking facts.
I can't help it.
Sometimes it's 6:30.
Sometimes,
You'll look at the clock at 6:30 and you're like, I thought it was later.
Sometimes it's 1 a.m. You'll never know until the day comes.
It's rarely ever 1 a.m. Let's be clear. Okay? Rarely ever 1
All right,
in the morning.
12 then.
Rarely ever 12.
Wow.
The latest that you can regularly
10:30.
stay up is about 10 o'clock. Let's be honest here. Let's not lie to the masses.
Who really needs to be up longer than that?
People who have a life.
Well, I never had one.
I
so,
know.
Haha.
This I know for sure. But yeah, so I was in school doing a bajillion things. That was super stressful. We have been also looking for a house,
Yeah.
which we have found is a pretty fucking difficult process.
Yeah. I mean, we did pick the holiday season, though, to look at houses.
That is true, but we could have started earlier, but
Well, that didn't work out, so.
No, it didn't. Because I think first we had to come to a decision whether we wanted to go for just getting a house or if we wanted to try and still find an apartment.
But apartment
hunting was fucking crazy.
It was not going to happen.
That was not helping.
No. It was just better off just getting a house.
We'll end up paying the same as if we bought or rented an apartment anyway. But now we'll it's just ours.
It's just
nobody can
shit.
tell me I can't have my fucking dog.
Yeah.
And there's more space.
Yeah.
It'll be more space, which is really what I need.
Yeah.
More space.
For sure.
But, so that's been kind of crazy. We've seen like a bajillion houses. It's not really doing much.
Yeah. You just got to keep at it and just something's going to happen eventually.
I mean, I guess.
That's all we can do. Like, what house is going to pop up that's going to be able to be ours?
That's true. But there's so much stuff that between the two of us that we have that, like, all right, folks. I already have a storage unit filled with all of my stuff. Trey's apartment alone could, if he wanted to take everything in here, could fill up a whole nother, like, storage unit.
Yeah.
My parents are moving to Florida, unfortunately. And they rented out a pod for me to put the stuff that still is in my parents' house. Or the stuff that they're giving us so that when we do eventually have a house, we will already have the majority of the stuff. Like washer, dryer, lawnmower, snowblower, like stuff like that. So that's basically 3 storage units full of stuff that like we have to maintain and that we're eventually going to have to move.
Yeah.
That's a lot of stuff.
Yes and no.
How's it no?
I don't know. To me, I move shit, so like, it doesn't seem to be that much. Cause my shit was easy. My one's an easy move.
To move in, but you've accumulated a lot more stuff.
Yeah, but I'm also getting rid of shit too.
Well, what are you getting rid of?
The couch.
That is true.
This desk right here that my monitor's on. My tower's on. I'm getting rid of. You know what I mean? The thing that the TV's on. You want to keep that to continue keeping the TV on or no?
I feel like that was a difficult sentence for you.
It was a little bit.
But I don't actually care.
Because I can toss that out too. I'm probably going to toss my dresser out too because I don't think it's going to survive another move.
That thing looks... If you guys could see this dresser, it literally looks like the drawers are like just all hanging out.
I fucked it up,
it's like,
okay?
How did you fuck it up?
Because I was moving it by myself on the carpet, so like it kept getting stuck on the carpet and I eventually just broke one of the sides.
Mother.
So I'm like, alright, that was on me, so that's gonna have to get tossed.
I don't even know why you still haven't done. Does anybody else out there have like a mountain of clothes? Because if we need to talk about some clothes, we could talk about Sir Trazifer here.
Oh no, I'm throwing most of that shit out.
This dude has mountains of clothes.
You want to talk about clothes?
I still have less.
You don't have a lot of
than you.
clothes here, but altogether,
I only have.
you had hella clothes.
Altogether, all
you had clothes
I
in
have
drawers.
Right
you had an entire
now,
closet of stuff. You had stuff underneath the bed.
bro.
You accumulated more stuff.
Bro, I got rid of a lot of stuff when I moved. I got rid of a lot of clothes when I moved. All the clothes that I
all
had
the dressers in the storage unit has clothes in it.
No. Only one dresser still has clothes in it. Excuse me, that's rude. I'm talking. Don't be disrespectful. Go sit down. I feel like I'm talking like the teacher. Oh my god. Anyway.
But yeah,
the amount of clothes that I have does not even measure close to what you have.
Whatever you say.
I promise you.
Whatever you say.
The clothes that I still have in storage only belong to one dresser. And it's only half of the dresser because the majority of the clothes I took out and I brought with me. So whatever I have with me for the majority is all the clothes that I have. All the clothes you have could fill up the entire room.
Get out of here.
It already does.
Wow. No, yes, I will be throwing out most of that shit.
Good. But going back to me speaking like a teacher, I also got a new job. Yeah. As a para. Even though I have my social work, or I'm getting my social work degree, and like that's what my specialty is, I decided to get a job as a para because there's normal hours. Yeah. As a social worker, you're kind of prone to work, or like the possibility of working crazy hours. Mm-hmm. Like, it depends on what setting you live in, or I mean you work in, but it's also like, sometimes like you're on call and there's a crisis. Mm. And so if your work day ends at 4, you could still be working at like 7, 8 o'clock. Yeah. It depends on, how big the crisis is, what's happening, all the shit that you have to do that can't be postponed till the next day.
Yeah, you have to do it immediately.
So before I got into all that craziness, I wanted to give myself like a little break and have a normal schedule. Yeah. This schedule is 8:30 to 3:30. So like I don't have to sit there and worry about like, wowzer. Bentley's playing with his bone. I know he sounds like a wild cat or something, but he's just entertaining himself because clearly that's all he can do right now. Instead of just lay there quietly like every other time when we're not recording. But when we're recording is when he needs to make his noise.
Because he's not laying on top of me. That's why.
He does like to lay on top of Trey. But anyway, moving back to my job. I really don't like working second shifts because I leave at 3 and I'm either out at 9 or 11. Yeah. So I immediately just have to go back to sleep. Yeah. And then if I have shit to do in the morning, then I kind of like miss out. And then I'm always miss out on like holidays or like if people are having like dinners for people's birthdays, like in my family, like I always end up missing that shit because I always gotta work.
And you worked on weekends too.
And I worked on the fucking weekends. No. So this is just Monday through Friday. I'm home by 4. It's easy. Yeah. So I needed to give myself that break.
For sure.
So it's great. Yeah. But I also find myself now talking like a teacher.
Nope. It is what it is. I can talk about nonsense about my job.
It is like I literally just talked to Bentley how I talk to the kids.
It's gonna cross over at some point.
It definitely is. Like you're gonna notice that I'm gonna be talking to you. You're gonna tell me something, or like say if I'm talking to somebody and you interrupt and be like, I'm just gonna tell you, don't talk to me like a child. How dare you? Excuse me, I was talking. Can we wait our turn?
I wish you would.
Whose wrapper is that on the floor?
I don't give a fuck.
Can you go pick it up, please? Nope. Raise your hand. We don't shout out.
The fuck?
You're gonna notice. I'm gonna be talking. We're gonna be in the middle of a conversation. I'm gonna be like, excuse me.
But I'm gonna think you're patronizing me, and I'm gonna call you out on
it. Because in my mind, I probably am patronizing you. Because sometimes you need to be treated like a child.
Schwazzers, how dare you?
Sometimes you have these childish mentalities.
Craziness.
Like when you throw rappers at me.
You throw rappers at me all the time.
To get back at you, to show you how it feels.
No.
Would you like the same thing done to you?
Yep.
No. So then you have to be polite and be respectful of other people's wants and needs.
What if I said yes?
Well, then that's something you can do at home.
No.
But not in school. Wow. That's literally how I talk to the kids. Yeah. I think I picked up the voice. The voice of the teacher that I work with, who's super lovely.
Yeah.
But like I have picked up like her mannerisms and like and how she speaks to them is like this. I find myself doing the same thing because they seem to
for sure
to
respond to it
better. So I do find myself doing that, but then I'll also like throw in my own stuff in there sometimes.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sarcastic. So
yeah.
But yeah.
For sure.
So just watch out for that.
It's all right. I'll call you out.
I don't need you to call me out.
Well, I'm gonna do it.
Don't. Because I'm gonna respond to you back like I'm responding to a child.
Wow.
It's like, excuse me, we don't talk to adults that way.
Oh no. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Ew, that sounds so ugly coming out of your mouth. Don't do
Don't
that.
say ugly. That's a mean word. Say something like
It makes you sound more nasally the higher your voice goes.
Well,
You can't do that.
no, well, I'm gonna do that back to you then.
You can't do that.
I'm going
Like,
to.
why are you patronizing me? Do you want me to spell patronizing? P-A-C-R-O.
Don't talk to me like that. I'm gonna have to call your mother.
You know what? You almost sound a little...
A little what down?
Feminine.
Oh. I was trying to do it in a feminine voice.
Oh, well then, you nailed it.
I don't know how I would do it even in my own voice.
In a man voice?
Yeah.
Speak like a fucking man.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't know.
No, I've heard like some of the male teachers will just be like, hey bud, you know, like,
yeah.
I don't think this is the way to go. You know, maybe we should just do our work and let's do, you know, what we're expected to do in school.
Yeah.
Like, they talk like men.
I mean, I would assume kids would be like, they think of their, not that they think of their dad, but it's an older male. So
yes,
like,
a lot of, like,
you have
well,
to
not
show
a lot
some
of these
power,
kids, but there are
like,
some kids in here that don't really have, like, that firm, father figure. So, like,
Yeah.
a lot of, like, that's why it's so important to have male teachers, because... especially if they're good male teachers, like, it's good to have that because some of them really do form a bond and, like, they want, like, that figure in their life that they can look up to. And if they have that and it's a positive one, like a positive role model, then that's just going to better, like, and I hate to put it this way or, like, say it like this, but it is, the majority is children of color that need this male figure. So, like, to have a positive role model that they could look up to, especially if it's a black male or like a Latino or, you know, a person of color also, it makes it even better. And, like, it could really enhance the betterment of, like, our youth, like our colored youth.
Which is weird because, like, I kind of feel that way at work because I work with a guy, Hector. He's Puerto Rican too, but he's been doing this for years, like 40 or 50 years or some crazy shit like that. And he's the manufacturing engineer. If there's an issue, see Hector. Hector will know. Or he can give you most likely the right answer.
Okay.
And he does what I do, but for the entire factory, and he's also the one that designs the gauges and stuff. So he has a lot of knowledge. He does a lot of stuff, and I don't know. He's Puerto Rican, so like I do like that. Like, all right, not just me in the middle of white people.
Like, there's another minority in a high position that knows what he's talking about.
Yeah,
that
for sure.
I can look up to.
No,
I was wondering where you were going with that because
Yeah.
you kind of just, like, started talking about what he did and, like, and nobody really knows / cares about that part. So I
trying to
was
explain
really
it a little better.
I was kind of
like,
confused as to how that was hitting the point that was already being said, but I get it now because you
I got there.
You circled back around. It just
Yeah.
took you a minute.
Yeah, I got there. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I go off
Because you started talking about, like,
sometimes.
gauges and stuff. I'm like,
Yeah.
what does this have to do with A, Hector, and B, like, yeah.
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 Yeah. Sorry.
It's okay. You get like that sometimes.
Sometimes.
sometimes. All right, Bentley, chill out. I don't know what Bentley's issue is, guys, but that was pretty much all that we had to say. I mean, we just wanted to let everyone know, like, where we've been and that we will start recording again.
Yes.
More regularly.
Yes.
Eventually, we will switch to a video podcast, but
we gotta find a house first.
we need to find a house because we want to make a really special room, like
my game room.
Trey's game room.
Haha.
And, so we can, keep it contained away from outside noises and then, make it look really cool. So, it's not just like a boring white background and all that stuff. So then you guys actually get to see and interact with us, and we'll be doing a lot more cool stuff. It's just, we're just getting started still.
Yeah.
Low key. We kind of started at a weird time, I will say.
You
But
picked it, man.
we hope that you guys will keep listening and not just forget about us. We didn't forget about you, and we promise we'll still record and stuff. If there's anybody still listening, tell your friends if you are.
For sure.
Yeah. Well, that's all I got.
Yeah, you guys know where to find us.
The usual.
Yeah.
We have a
Where you
Facebook page.
find anything
We have an
else.
Instagram. You can find us on Spotify and pretty much any place that you can listen to podcasts. We're on YouTube, Apple, Google, any of the free ones.
Yeah.
We're trying our best.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's all any of us can do.
all we can ever do is try our best
Yes.
and hope to succeed.
Absolutely.
So I hope that you will help us succeed
Sure.
and get our names out there.
Yeah.
So then we can be YouTube famous or podcast famous and not have to work again anymore.
Oh, yeah.
That's my goal for the next 20 years.
20 years?
I mean, I don't think we're gonna blow up overnight.
Schwazzers.
Yeah. I mean, didn't you? Okay. Well, anyway,
Anywho's.
thank you guys for listening as always.
Yes.
Like and share. I've always wanted to say that, even though, Well, you guys can follow us. I don't want to be the like and share person, but
No. But at the same time,
It
you
is
kind of
fun to-
have to say it, though.
kind of have to say.
Kind of have to say it.
As a reminder, please like and share.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Comment. Subscribe.
Comment and subscribe. Yeah.
Yeah. Or
Well,
don't.
anyways.
Whatever.
But I hope you do. Please do. Well, we're going to go eat some food. So,
I'm Trey.
I'm Jaden as always. And
And.
that's what's going on.
Haha.